All right, good morning. So, I did get a couple trades this morning. Hotkeys are working very nice. Very nice. I'm able to get in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out by reading the tape. It's working pretty nice. Got a nice dip off 610, sold at 621. Dip off 38, sell at 42. Obviously I can get better. Or I'm always going to get better. Alright. I don't know if this is... There it is. Alright, now I know. So, hopefully going to continue that trend. I'm going to find like a happy middle ground here for all my stuff. I want to change. I cannot find how to move this around. I found it before. Okay. $21. Bad mofo. $21 times I've changed it since, I don't know, I started doing that a while ago. Not too long ago, like a month, maybe 2 months, or not a month, but like maybe half a year, I guess. I don't know. I don't know when the actual day was. I can't remember it off the top of my head. But I'm going to keep doing that. If I make changes, I will add a number to it. I think it's just kind of a cool practice. Yeah, this isn't looking too good up there. PXMD, pretty nasty. 2 minutes until the close of the 5 minute. Oh man, I gotta set up hotkeys for this stuff. I know there's a way. Okay, 1 minute made a new high. New high is 10, 8, 10. If it were my guess, it would go through 810, go to 811, and then slam back through VWAP. And if it doesn't, I'm waiting, because I don't like VWAPs. Don't like them, don't like them, don't like them. So I was getting, you know, down here. Maybe it doesn't even break out. But the start of this has been very fun. 812. At 811, 812, does it take off? It would be back on here pretty soon. I'll start to get away from this sucker. What the heck high is it on? High is 810. What is it looking at? This thing was auto adjusting. Or I didn't have to. It's still stuck on this stock even though I've changed the okay, yeah. I have to click the black area. And then it changes. No, it did not. I have no idea. It auto changes back. It should be for any of them. At least it was doing it. And I was like, no way, I don't have to actually put my mouse up there to see when it has the next, you know, see what it is. I got so excited. And now it's not doing it anymore. How lame. What a tease. That teased me. For something so simply cool. Like it takes, I have to, you know, go up here and look at it. And then look, it's not a big deal. But when it was switching, you know, I could put my, I mean, obviously I could just put it down here. But what's the fun in that? You know, I wish I could just click on each box and it would change whatever one I'm looking at. Always on top, you know. I don't know. Not too concerned with it, but it was pretty cool for a second. It's not a big deal, just go up here. High is 814. Or, geez, 614. Jordan. Will it hold? It's good. Good dip. Good dip opportunity if you're good. Okay. In out, right? Didn't go, don't care. Goodbye. I own a teleporter, right? As quick as I can press a button and pay attention, I can get out. Trained to be fast. Alright, well, I'm going to avoid it for a second. And out at the same price on that one. Two minutes to the market open. It's almost getting in the zone, forgetting about the time. Gotta be quick. It's a good dip trade, but it's smashed right back down to the VWAP. 1 minute to the market open. Wish my cool little high is 12. Oh, now it stayed. I'm confused. What was I doing earlier that wasn't making it switch to the point? What? What do you mean? Lisa's back. Alright. How cool is that? Alright, so if I hover over this, go over here, it stays there. Hover over this. Oh. How am I supposed to avoid that? There's gotta be a setting, right? Like, oh, look at that bounce. Right off the daily level. Alright, I can't be messing with this. I'm gonna miss everything. 100% missing it. Flashback down. Scary stuff. Look at that puppy. I ain't doing it. Cracked the level, took the pop. In out, in out, in out. You know what I'm saying? Speed bag it. What's up? I know it's dangerous. I know it's dangerous. Everything's dangerous. Everything is dangerous. What's dangerous is this annoying thing right here. I want to put it up here, or over here, or down. Even over here would be perfect. Actually, that's the corner. I'm good on the red or green. It's below VWAP. This was nasty. I'll find something else. That's got smacky in the mouth written all over it. But if it goes above it, it's on. 650. There's money that can be made here. But also, you could get smacked. I'd rather wait till it goes out of this area. And then if I get smacked, you know, so be it. But I am not getting smacked in this area. Okay, cleared it up into a halt. Perfect. Okay. When I have more money, I'll be able to trade that stuff quick. I'm not here to take every trade. That's high risk stuff. High reward, right? The opening range. Whippy. That was whippy. That was pretty cool to see. I bought a dip down here. Just as it cracked the daily, and then sold at 80, and then it very quickly reversed. So it's like super buying up here, catching a whipper down to 6. Not necessarily what I want to potentially have. Did it go through the high? Yes. Okay. Yes, it did. It's not what I'm here for. It's not what I'm here to do. I got to. So, a dip and a rip setup. Also very risky. Like, this is the stuff that could with time will I can implement back in. You know, clears all this area, 1 minute pullback. See, I'll see if it works. 933, 38. Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to dodge the... Ha! That's kind of ridiculous though, right? Damn. It's a little too soon. Went to 87 too. Ah. Getting closer though. Okay. Yeah, there. The skill is tricky to develop. So this is going to be a 10-minute halt now. Yeah, I won't be able to get 350 shares of buying power left. So that was a good, awesome move to be watching for the study, for the watch, the rewatch. Eventually, I'll put level 2 on there, I think, but I'm not really too sure how I'm gonna record it yet. So these LIFW trades right here were actually pretty dang good, but I was just too in out, right before it went. But with time, those are gonna get closer and closer, right? Because I'm training the speed, training the speed, training the speed. Oh, what just happened? very small green day. The goal is to be quick. Cutting the losses quicker. Increasing speed. So hang out and see what these do now. So the training I will really need to see. I think I really need to start seeing level 2 as well. Do I know how I'm going to do that? I don't. I really don't. I have the level 2 in front of me. I really don't know how I do that. So at 43, this is going to reappear as working. It's on a circuit breaker halt. And I'm gonna wait and see if the dip and rip setup works through the daily level here at 650. Dip down to 650. Rip back through 7. We're up to like 836. This is good stuff for me to be watching for later. Right now I just have to find areas where I'm able to test that skill. Keep pushing it. You know, it doesn't seem like much after going on like through that training of higher share size. You know, a $700 drawdown through that time. But the training that I got through that time is top tier. So being at the smaller stuff, you know, going on 30, 40 days of consistent quickness training, it's going to add up. I am in, I'm training, it's like training with like working out with like times 1,000 gravity. Right into another halt. Okay. False halt. Halt level moved up. Yeah, I wasn't even looking at the open too. Just because I know I'm hands off right now. So that's interesting. Boom. What did it dip to? It did dip. Low is 690. So it just, obviously it opens higher. Dip to 690. Which was the last high. It surges up to that level. That's good stuff, man. That is good stuff. That's exactly what I want to see. Right into the next daily level. Boom. Boom. And when you punch, you go through, right? I want it to punch through that level. I have no halt trades on the board. No halt trades. No VWAP trades. I am working on VWAP trades, but there's a reason. No thin stocks. No halt trades. No VWAP trades. This is a reason why no VWAP trades. Bounce off of VWAP. I mean, it's a bear flag, but you get the point. Boom. Scoop down. You're done for. You're done. You're done for. And then if you catching this is great, but if it flips and halts down, you're stuck in it for 10 minutes. 5 minutes to start, and then that was a 10-minute halt, right? It's probably going to be it might be a 5-minute halt, actually. So 44, I'll look for it at 49. 49.04. This time I want to watch it with my own eyes. I was joking around with the training under extreme gravity. I got Goku on my screen here, and Dragon Ball Z fans. But so the chamber that they train in is under extreme gravity, and it's just extreme training, right? When you have an account that's below margin, it is extreme training. When you have an account that is just at margin, it's still extreme. As you start to pull away, you can start to, the funny thing is, my mentor says it, the person who needs it the least does the best. So, it's all about the emotional conditioning. If it plays a massive emotional role, it's going to be harder. But the beauty of that is the value of the skill comes into play. Right? The value of the skill. I'm sure, obviously, the value of the skill is amazing. Right? How cool is it? I can sit at my computer. I got 6 monitors in front of me. Chilling in my basement. Had 2 cups of coffee. The difference is here. That was 25 or so cents that I made. That's $250 with 1,000 shares, right? When that hotkey goes up. And as I get better, being able to trade in these areas, not even better, but cushion, right? It's hard to, now, with what I know, I can go on red streaks and it not be an issue, right? Because I know how long it would possibly take. Like before, unknowingly, day trading with, alright, hang on, it's coming up. I want to see this with my eyes. 49.04. Waiting for it to open higher, a dip, and then a rip. Through that daily level, up to the next potential daily level. 976 to 1055. So this practice, looking at where the next potential areas where something awesome can go, and this is sweet that I'm getting it on recording for a case study for today. Finish. Every day is a new case study. So I would have missed it because I was talking again. Well, not really. I was looking right at it, but still, my hand wouldn't have been on the buy button. I need to practice with my hand ready. Not just watching. Mentally ready. That's the key. That's the key. 54. Here from about 6 a.m. just hanging out. Very dry morning. LIFW was a previous runner. I had that up. And the leading gapper was SITI, cheap stock. I had it up for a little bit. And then PXMD hit the high day MOA scanner, and then went soonly after went to the high of the gappers. Now it's 9:51. Wait for this sucker to open at 54 and 4 seconds. 54 and 4 seconds. And we'll be on the buy button. Right now it's not on the buy, well, not on the buy button, but I will be aware as not like me ready to press the buy button, but or not going to press the button. Jeez, I'm like I'm so excited that this is popping off right now. I didn't ask my buddy about the lo-fi. I forgot. I haven't talked to him. I haven't seen him online yet in the Discord. So I'm sure we'll chill soon. So, why did I feel a little bit more comfortable trading this than this? Because of this whipper right here. From 638 all the way to a low of 7 or 574. I mean, this had a whipper too. 8 all the way down to 775. But this was already breaking out above the high. That's funny. Of the opening range, that is. I almost got, out. Obviously I had to be quick. I want to be quick. First trade, 69 out at 67. Keep it quick. 64, 65. Both of those trades, if I would have waited just like a millisecond longer, it would have been out at like, first trade would have been out at 75. Okay, there's the open. Boom. I keep talking through those. But that's okay. Right? Up to 990, right into the next daily level, reverses off of that level. Okay, does it go through 990? Boom. Hit its head again. It's got 2 layers to get through. 990 is the halt level. Halt level moved up to 1018, skipped right through it up to 1026. Does it get halted? Halt level moved up again. Very nice, very nice. Or it didn't move up, it's just fading off of it. But it's moved up now. It's had to it. Or wait, it stays at that level for 15 seconds. Alright, now it's halted. It's just running into the halt level and then running away from it. People are going to bail. Maybe a halt down would be really cool to see. 880 flashing on the halt down. Does it actually hit the halt down? 90. Smack it. Smack it. Just hold down for the shorts, baby. I just want it on the want the recording. Or a dip off of this is what people, some insane traders would go for. Boom. Flush down to 52. Is it a real halt? Or does it fit thin out? It's stacking on the bit. Stacking on the ask. I mean, stacking. And that is a real halt in just a second. There it was. So it's got to stay there for 15 seconds, I believe it is. I know it is. 15 seconds. Saying what's going on. I don't need to trade it, right? I'm not getting FOMO, right? It's not an area where I feel insanely comfortable. It's an area where you can get smacked really, really hard. And, you know, I'd rather just find the setups that are more within my level range, right? The problem with trading is you got to figure out what your range is. Obviously, if you end up getting really good at trading stuff like this, which takes time, right? With a bigger cushion, I'll be practicing this stuff. You guarantee it. I'm already practicing, and I'm there saying exactly what's about to happen, basically. So it's all about repetition from this point, rewatching what's going on, figuring out a way to get level 2 into the recording without messing up too much of the viewing would be great. Because, I mean, I can expand the window into my next monitor, but then at that point it's going to shrink a lot of the stuff, and then it made it to the point where I couldn't even see what I was looking at. So that wasn't very beneficial. So maybe I think level 2 training is just going to strictly stay with what is live. I don't need to be staring at numbers all the time. Just enough to get the training. And rewatch, listen to the stuff I'm saying. I can re-visualize what's going on in my head. The more I can do that, if I can visualize what's happening on the tape as the chart is happening, then I'm really crossing into some deep level of skill enhancements. Day trading is risky. Have fun. Good luck. I'm gonna stick around until this sucker. I mean, it's gonna be fun. Good for the shorts. Good for what if it goes boom? All right. Open lower, halt going up. Rams its head into 834. Halt going down. So those are the next two on a coin flip. Who's betting on me? All right, this is my gambling right now. Oh, it's so comical. I do want to check if there's another cup of coffee. So 55, 59 will open. At 10:59 or 10:05:59. If it doesn't open in the 1 minute, I'm going to get coffee. If you're in a trade and it's halted and you're like, oh, I got 5 minutes, do not walk away from your computer. I am not a teacher, but that is a very smart thing to know. It's like putting your hand on the oven and then for turning it on and forgetting your hand's there. It's about the equivalent, I'd say. 46 minutes has gone by like nothing. This is what I'm saying. Starting from 6, going all the way through the day, only trading when I feel like I have an edge. And if I lose in that edge, okay, open below it, back into it, there it is. It doesn't halt up because it didn't, maybe it goes through it and halts up. Okay? Maybe it's not exact. 57. Okay. Alright, well, it hit its head, broke through, went back below. Now it's probably going to halt going down. Probably. There's a pretty good chance. Oh, it bounces off the 9. Oh, dude, this could be pretty good. The next 5. There's 3 minutes to the next 5-minute candle. So it's, it's spinning under this level. Top. Zzz. My 1 minute's all messed up. How do I leave this stuff alone for now. I leave it alone. Do not touch it. No, no, no. Pretty soon I'll be quick enough to steal that cheese from that cookie, or from from the mouse trap. But I am not quick enough, and or at least I'm aware. I'm aware of the mouse trap that's very, very well camouflaged. And if you're quick and if you're good, you can snag it without that, with knowing the camouflage trap is there. And then you avoid the traps. And the more you can avoid the traps, and the more you cut down on your losses, then eventually that's where the profit is then turned. Right? Reducing how big my losses are, and then slowly, incrementally increasing how big my wins are by share size. And then holding for little bits longer as I gain more and more quickness awareness on level 2. 20 more seconds, or so. The next 5 minutes. It's holding. These trend lines are drawn off order, off the tick chart, so they show up weird. New 5 minute. Previous low was 75. Current low is 80. Now, I don't want to say this will come into play. I don't think this will come into play at all. The trend, the moving average. I mean, maybe it does. Off the tick chart. I don't know. I'll have to wait and find out. That I will look at it from the tick chart if I draw it. I'm gonna have to change the color if I draw them on the tick chart to if I draw them on the daily, and I think that's a smart move. Draw high 71. Come on, baby. If it comes into play on here, that would be really weird. I mean, that's kind of coincidence, I think. I mean, it just broke over the level. I mean, it's invalidated, right? Because it's like this, drawing it on this chart will put it all over the place. Like if I were to draw this line on here, it would be different. Which makes no sense. I mean, this is the right? Like that was basically the same line and now it's here, but it was up here because I drawn it on the tick chart. It's like, what? What do you mean? Why do you do this crap? You know, it's so confusing. So, you know, little things can get you all tripped up and confused. But this daily level is really wanting to hold, which was the high of the previous halt up, or one of the second halt up. It's going to do bing or bing in a very vicious fashion. It won't be pretty. Yep, there's the bing. Definitely won't be pretty. See, but then if I draw it here, it does line up with the tick chart much better. May I just avoid drawing on the tick chart? So yeah, I'd go bing. I'll even put it like here, just for kicks. Oh no, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Sometimes, man, just like the thing earlier, I'll figure out what it was. I just find that so bizarre. See, this is how it's gotta be. You gotta be like I know that it's not going to do this. But if it goes over this level, would I be potentially prepared? Yeah. And how do I think it's not going to do that? Because of this. Big, bearish, engulfing candle. Engulfs other green candle. Big shadow. Casted on the day. The sun is no longer shining. Cross of the MACD. There's a bounce off the 200 moving average available, but I do not think so. Not today. The VWAP doesn't even stand a chance with this decline. It's like, oh, maybe, oh, and it's a hold down, by the way. And it's like, oh, it should be a short seller. No. Not a chance. Not a chance I'll ever be a short seller. Respect for everyone that does it. I like going long. Long is more fun. That, and with short selling you can lose infinitely. I mean, just like buying long, you do have a backstop, right? So there's always the get out before something catastrophic or catastrophic happens. But when I'm a long trader, the most I can lose is the full position going to zero. It won't be all of my account. Yeah, I guess at these stages it could be. But I'm not gonna trade something that's going bankrupt. Like when the banks are going underwater, there's people trading the bank. It could just, I can't think of the bank off the top of my head right now. I'm pretty tired. Having a heightened focus from 6 a.m. to about 11, it takes a good toll on you. And then that's why you can make poor decisions on trades. But I just really want to, so it's a really expand the fuse on that one. PMXD halted at 10:10:23, expecting a halt at 10:15:23. Halt open. At a bounce of VWAP. What happens? Stay tuned. Oh yeah, I was gonna see if I get coffee. Alright, well, I don't care what happens. I'll be able to watch it in a little bit. Nice, back in time for a little bit. Does it bounce? Dip? Off of you, app. Who are the crazy traders out there that are going to do that? I don't know, but I look forward to pushing it to the limit. Right? Like over time. Like when I make the money, it's not about the money, it's about, dude, this is fun. This is literal fun. Like, just wait. I don't have to do it, right? Get off at 11. Emotional conditioning. Yeah, that's a real bummer that I can't rely on the data box here. What is it? I can't even like mandatorily set it. Or not. I can't just make it stay on a specific one or duplicate. So weird. Let me do what I want to do. Let me do that. What is it set up to the 1 minute? No, it's on the tick. So it's whatever chart I highlight over last. Bing. Bing. Yeah, that's gonna be impossible. It's just, I might as well just go there, check it, come back. It was cool for a second. I thought, I was like, oh, check that out. Yeah. No. Not gonna happen, mate. Not today. That stock got smoked. Smoked, dude. Got smoked. I haven't even had the high day. Anything else on? I think. Yeah, I mean, this is the leading gapper still. I mean, this can go away, right? This is dead for sure. It just died. It's bleeding out. Bleeding out. On the ground, right? This is dead. Bleeding out. Leading gapper. Sentiment to the entire market. And then there's this, which is now, in my eyes, dead. This, man, I was watching that. That was so sick. That was so sick. Pretty soon, I will start getting more confidence in those areas, right? Because my quickness level will increase. So if it doesn't work out, I can get it back out like almost instantly. And then I can get right back in if it starts working, right? Like if I think this millisecond it's gonna work, it's gonna work, and if it doesn't, I get out, pay a penny, right? Or close to it. But then I can potentially catch 5 cents, 10 cents here or there quicker in areas where I feel confident, training in there, and then taking it to the higher share size, and then after a big cushion, start working on potentially separate accounts where I am working more or less on areas that I can improve, right? It's not like, oh, I'm scared of it, I'm going to avoid it forever. It's readjusting. It's readjusting because these are areas that are really awesome. Like the trading in there, it's really sweet. Being able to see the spreads and catching dips and all of that. It's so much fun. Now, why don't I trade in a simulator anymore? Like, oh yeah, go to a simulator and trade it. The lesson, truly, in my eyes, I mean, yeah, if the simulator should only be for pressing buttons. If you are in a position where you have hit the hotkeys a bunch of times, maybe 3 months in the simulator, I spent probably too long, or I know for a fact it was too long in the simulator. Way too long in the simulator, so the emotional conditioning was not there. So when I went live, I ended up blowing up my account off rip. You know, it only took a week. You know, it took me months and months to save up for it, and I blew it up in a week. And then I came back, and I blew up another account in like a couple of days. And then it's like, alrighty, this really is not okay. So it's all about the emotional conditioning. I mean, yeah, there is emotion there, but when the fire is at your seat, that level of learning is more. My buddy calls it. What does he call it? Baptized by fire. Right? You're in the seat. You're getting smoked on. Look at this. There's the halt down through VWAP. Goodbye. Forget about it. You're done. You're swimming with the fishes. You're swimming with the shorts. You lost your shorts. You lost to the shorts. Oh, man. Yeah, so, I mean, don't stay in the simulator too long, please. I'm not a teacher. I'm not going to ever be a teacher. But from previous experience, I don't know, you don't want to be scared of everything, right? Then you end up losing money. Losing is inevitable in this field. Like, you're going to have to take cuts. Going out into the arena every day, right? Every day I'm showing up and I'm slaying, or I'm getting a few cuts and then getting out. Right? I don't have to battle to the death there. It doesn't have to be to the death. If I am losing the battle, retreat. It's the war I'm after. To win the whole war. I'm not here to nitpick small losses. Did I keep it tight? Was I trading in the right area? Even if I was trading in the wrong area, in a sense, did I keep it tight? Maybe I saw something on the level 2. A big buyer. I don't know. I mean, typically I'm not going to trade in. I'm not trading on this side. Big bearish engulfing pattern. The first 5-minute candle after the pullback did not work. No way. No way. No way. No way. Right? I don't even trade halt areas right now. I just don't. This was really nice at the start. But it was scary because these gigantic, I mean, let me go here. Breaks VWAP, rips above VWAP, slams below VWAP, pops up into VWAP, slams down, then goes. There's the actual red to green. But, I mean, that whipper was gnarly. I mean, you can mark the high here. This is kind of what I'm going to start doing. You know, as it cracked the level, buy, cracked here. This retest, buy. You know, selling in through that area. Selling potentially at the highs. Waiting. Retest. Buy. Waiting because I want to see if it'll hit and then fall. But if it goes to a new high in stair steps, getting the next step, certain things like that. Yep. All within the 1 minute opening range. Forgot to change the pivots to red. But yep, okay. So that is going to be the day. I am up $22. The green lights stay on. It is another day with quick hotkeys, right? Quick hotkeys and low share size. I'm going to continue this for, I don't know, probably all of December, or all of November and all of December. Small share size, quickness training. And then I will have built up a cushion. I'm quicker at this level. I build up a cushion, and then I'll incrementally raise the share size on the starters going into next year. Maybe potentially having some higher share size tests again going into the future. Further into the future, I mean, like, those tests for max, I mean, to me, taking 3,000 shares, and being quick with it, that training, because typically I was taking like 1,500 max, so on and so forth, but being able to take 3,000 shares and being fast with it has expanded that realm of comfortability. Now I come back and take the speed training from that, keep it into the weighting training, because I mean it's scary taking 3,000 shares, right? For me right now. Eventually 3,000 shares will be 3 clicks. It'll be 1, 2, and 3, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 on my mouse, instead of 100, 200, 300. Next it'll be 200, 200, 300, 400, or something like that, and then 300, 400, 500. Then don't want to go too high on. Oh yeah, I mean, I'll just keep that pattern going. Why not? Why not? As I get comfortable, and as I get more comfortable, then making 25 cents on 1,000 shares is $250. Taking that on. Start to stack that up. Start to stack up quarters, and it's not all about the money, right? It's not all about what you're making. It's about what the change you're bringing in, and then incrementally upping your share size to increase your emotional conditioning at that level. You can't just go right into 6,000, 8,000 shares. Your sympathetic nervous system will be so stressed out, you will be in an intensely froze up moment. You will freeze up at the keys, you won't see the opportunities, and then you will be on your knees crying. And that's how I will end the episode. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.